So we've done exposure notifications. We've done the German one. Now,
yeah, the German one by now has like 13 million downloads, at least iOS and Android combined. So it was a very successful one so far.
Exactly. Have you been using it though?
I'm using it, yeah.
Okay. Just something cool to mention, or like a shout out of some sort for, like all those awesome lists that we have on GitHub, right? So there's this, so there's this guy who went ahead and did. Let me share my screen so that you see what I'm trying to explain. So what he ended up doing is he did this whole, it's like crowdsourced projects.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and he's listed them, makes it really easy to like search for which app is there, which app is not there. I saw one for, I think this is for the Israeli Ministry of Health. And then there's probably a bunch of them, yeah. And I was like, oh, he made our life really easy, made our lives really easy. So let's see. So
seems like we have to look at a lot of apps.
Yeah, they're like so. And so here's the thing: like we have people who've made these apps that are both, how can I say? It's like a mixture of the ones that are made by governments, and then now you have the ones that individuals are making, or the ones that individuals have made, and then you have different concepts. I mean, from Flutter applications to name it. Even there are some with React Native. As I was looking at that, this is the one. This one. This is a documentation. And then, so funny is this is what I could get on the app itself. Obviously, I'll have to use Google Translate, man.
Yeah, how's your Italian?
The savior. So project sheet, and then the source code is here. It's the same one. It's actually, this is wow. They have literally not made it. Have they made it open source? No, this is like a high-level design, executive summary, and then iOS, and then there's the Android version of the application, and we have found it. Oh my God, they just updated it like 5 hours ago.
I like that they have like all the documentation, like in MD folders, like all on GitHub, which is so much better than reading like PDF documents or something like this.
But that being said, so we are having another session of, I hope I'm not, is there like an echo from your side?
Loud, but so.
It's perfect. Okay, perfect, good. So we are going to be having another session on our app walkthrough. We are looking at this. Last update is like 5 hours ago. So it is 97.6% Kotlin. This is like almost, this is 100% Kotlin.
But the rest is TypeScript. I'm curious, what is that? Maybe some documentation file, or do we have some web view in there, like a mini web view?
Yeah, maybe they have a web view somewhere. But even as we start off this, so before we look at that, so let's do what we love doing as usual. Get to Android Studio, try and see if we can open this, and then do that. And I can say this is just gonna be like a walkthrough. Let me see. And as that's happening, we can go through their documentation. There are 4,000. Okay. Today, I think my internet will behave. As that is happening.
I think I saw like on the page, yeah, when you scroll down a bit, I think I saw again like a couple of badges, which means they even have CI setup, which is pretty cool. You should always do this for open source. I think I saw somewhere there like a past, so yeah, like
done here.
Yeah. So for example, you can probably click on the past one. So if you haven't seen this, this is like the builds that happen. So you can see which version is there to download, and you probably click on the green icon. I guess you land on like the tests or something like this.
Yeah. So let me try and open them
Really
here.
talk API. So these kind of things are really cool, and you should always have them if you have like an open source project. So everybody knows the status. Is this like actually building, right? Does it have tests?
Yeah.
Gives you some confidence. You can even have like some developers do like code coverage. I like to do that. Immediately you see how much is actually covered of your code by tests. So this is perfect for like the first view.
So we
There's a
have,
lot of things happening. Look how many runs. Like
yeah.
there's definitely active development here. You can just tell by the builds.
There's one that has just happened.
It's still running.
One.
You've
Are
got a
they
lot to
coding
do.
when we are trying to look at the application? Oh my God, take a break, man, please. We need to look at this thing and make corrections before you guys continue. It's like,
With
stop
master,
building like 1 minute ago. It's like 1 minute ago. Oh God, this is success like 1 minute. I feel like,
at least one. So they already have their first update. It looks like.
yeah. So and they're pushing to develop, right? So, this is interesting. It's like we are just snooping around into what they're doing.
That's a nice thing.
This sounds cool.
What gives an idea? I saw some coin code there, so it looks like it will be the first one. It uses dependency injection.
Yes.
Let's see.
So then, let me just leave this open. Or
Okay, how far are we with Android Studio?
yeah, so with Android Studio, you've checked it out. Do I want to open it? Yes, I do want to open it. And then let's see how well you behave this time, Android Studio. And then it will index. This is moving faster than the others, which is interesting. Then it will import, then it will build, and then. So today I saw something where guys were saying something interesting on Twitter. So you still have organizations that are still on Gradle 4 point or 3 point, and someone was telling them, please move to 6 point. Update your Gradle files. People are scared of Gradle as it's building.
Yeah, maybe we can start doing like last time. Maybe start at like the build at Gradle, and we see what is actually pulling in here, and we get like a first idea.
So what's making Gradle take a long time? So obviously I'll come back here. It is opened on my project. This is the first one, which I usually love to look at. So
what
apart
do we
from
have?
the various Android X,
a lot of Android X, the usual. I see coroutines, nice.
Yeah.
Also, I see like navigation component, next block. I like these again, like how they add like comments for each block. So there's navigation, there's coin.
Glide is there.
Glide, there's an image. Moshi, so it seems very, very up to date text here. Nice. And also this like this Gradle look really clean. Like look how they expected like all the versions into like variables. So this is like what I would expect in a professional project. It's very easy to update them.
Putting the physical numbers. So is this
there's Lottie. Now I'm curious though. When we run the app, we should see some animations. So Lottie is like an animation library. So for me, like I don't know, like retrofit, Moshi, OKHTTP, Coin. This is pretty much the tech stack I would use, like on a greenfield project. I mean, I have worked with Moshi mostly like JSON and Jackson, but I know like Moshi is like so much better for like Kotlin